Hey everybody. So as you can see on the screen, I got 7 kids and 7 baby mamas. As I told a young black woman a while ago, when she had, I think by this time, maybe her son was 2, this beautiful baby boy. And sometimes women, people see things differently. What you see in your beautiful baby boy, your beautiful son, you thinking that man gonna wake up and see the same thing, and then he does not, and you want to get hot. As I told her, the fact that he is not there, let me break it down to you. He is not there because he does not care. He doesn't care whether your son lives. He doesn't care whether the son eats or breathes. He pretty much letting that child know. And this one here has been gone like since day one. He wasn't even there when they brought the child home. He pretty much letting you know, look here, kid, welcome to the world. So either you're going to find a way to eat and feed yourself, or your mama going to have to do it, or your grandmama. Anyway, he's out. How many times you go to the hospitals and then you see black women having a baby? You look up, she's leaving now. She's been, I guess, discharged from the hospital, and they put you in the wheelchair and roll you downstairs. And what do you see around so many of them? Women. You would think women getting them pregnant. But I get it, I got it. Some of these women ain't got it. Again, Sun Tzu, you need to know your enemy. You don't know who you're dealing with. You're sleeping with the enemy and don't even know it. You don't know who you're dealing with. So this right here, actions speak louder than words. This one on the screen, he's obviously, based on what he's saying, he's already told the women. Still not getting it. Oh, he gonna see. What you're going to find out, you keep dealing with these men and carrying the seed of poverty. They don't love you. They really hate you. They just use you as a tool, as a resource. Have some fun. You want to have some fun? One and one, and he's done. He's out. Okay? But they keep on telling you. I don't know who's not going to get it. They are showing you and they are telling you, but you call yourself going to keep hope alive and put this family together. Okay, so check this out.
I got 7 kids and 7 baby mamas. Now, for the past few days, I've been going live, telling my story, speaking my truth. And a lot of women having an issue calling me a deadbeat because I tell them I was being irresponsible, yet not wearing protection. But I always tell these women that I got pregnant that I do not want to be a father to these children. And I offer to pay for the abortion. Majority of times, they'll either take the abortion or they'll take a plan B. But only these 7 have kept these children. But the crazy thing about it is they want me to be responsible for some children I told them I did not want. So for some years now, some of them been trying to get in contact with me, access denied, because I don't really know why you're trying to get in contact with me. I done told you I did not want them kids.
Now, did you hear what he said? Hold on. About him being responsible?
I always tell these women that I got pregnant that I do not want to be a father.
A person can show you better than they can tell you. But if he's telling you and you want children or family, why are you going to proceed? All this, I can change them? Think again. Think again. He doesn't want to be a father. You think? Why did the BC has so many fatherless homes? Why do you think there's so many baby mama, single parent household? The men are doing what they want to do. Surprise! They don't value you. They don't value a legacy. And they sure as hell don't value those kids. Why do you think something happens, you got to go ahead and get Zaddy to play daddy? Again, all excuse, I don't want to hear about them. I know home. This right here, he's just speaking what they've always done for decades. Oh, putting us out the home. No. They don't want to be fathers. They don't value children. All right? They don't want to be fathers. They don't value children. Women, they don't value you. You're just something to do. Fun time. But you want to put all these excuses as to why, well, they're not in the home. No, he's only stating and showing what his forefather did. The same thing. The one before him, daddy, granddaddy, on and on. It's just passed down. And now we're on the internet. People speaking the truth. But then you want somebody to respect you. But catch this. Hold on. So he's made it clear he doesn't want to be a father. He probably didn't even have a father. But you're going to still carry the seed of poverty D. Really? It's a choice. Be prepared to handle these kids on your own. These guys are one and done. Child, they are going to be gone. You got to handle these kids on your own. Financially, physically, the whole 9 yards. If not, the only option you have for some help, you got to go ahead and call Zaddy and let Zaddy start playing daddy. But check this.
To these children. And I offer to pay for the abortion. Majority of times, they'll either take the abortion or they'll take a plan B. But only these 7 have kept these children. But the crazy thing about it is they want me to be responsible for some children I told them I did not want.
They want me to be responsible. That part. They want me to be responsible for some kids that I did not want. But doesn't it take like 2 people? Your dusty sperm went somewhere. Why couldn't he be responsible? Better yet, I don't see why he just couldn't have a vasectomy. Seriously. Why can he be responsible? Because you already know in the BC most of the men aren't. Let's not act brand new. We already know. Hell, they even know it. He's letting you know they want me to be responsible because what? You should already know. These men are not responsible as a collective. They always make a mess. And then somebody else gotta come clean it up, shovel up the SHIT, clean it up, shovel up the CHIT, the chit, clean it up after them, clean up their mess. Gotta go ahead and call that white supremacist Zaddy. Remember that Dusty jingle I did after the Fantasia song because I so love Fantasia. D-U-S-T, why's who you be? This goes out to all the little Dusties. This goes to you because you're a little crusty. And I did the part about the baby mama. Your kids can't eat without the EBT because D-U-S-T, why's who you be? The kids can't eat without the EBT. Dusty. You want them to be responsible? Girl, bye. That's why all the responsibility is on you. You should already know. They done told you so. Telling you verbally, and the biggest thing is action. And yet still we keep on having all these births, all this struggle of. What a marriage is at? If the man does not want you, doesn't want children, you should, why is he in your life? You just want to have a good time that night? You call yourself going to change him. No, Black women, I love you. You're going to have to change. You're going to have to wake the hell up. I love you so much. Wake your beautiful ass up. Please, I'm begging you. Wake up and see what's before your eyes. These dust buckets, they're not in disguise. Seriously, they're telling you. When I was younger, I had dated this guy, and I found out he had a baby mother. And he said, and we were at a real nice restaurant. Oh yeah, it's a very nice restaurant. So it wasn't no cheapo. No, I'll give him that. We had it was really nice. And on the first day, and then he said he had he disclosed that he had a baby mother, and he said, and we got pregnant. And then I asked how old the child was, because I was like, I mean, it was the first date, so we're not talking a long time. We just talk a little bit. Okay, da-da-da. And then when he said that, I already knew. I think that child was like, I can't forget, but it was like, wow. So you've got a baby. I was out. I ordered my nice dinner at the nice, lovely restaurant that the brother took me to. It was a very nice place. Matter of fact, I said, I want to go here again, but with somebody else. and definitely not with the girls, because on girls' night, that means we're paying. So I was like, oh, I want to go back to that restaurant he took me to. But with somebody else. It was a nice place, hey. But I knew then, I was like, oh, he got a baby mama. And then that relationship had gone on for some years. She got pregnant, then he was gone. So I knew then this was my first and last dinner with this guy. I'm not getting involved. You got a situationship. So you were there with a woman for years and years when her stomach is down, and then she gets pregnant, and now there's a problem. And I think, if I can recall, they had dated for like, oh my God, maybe 5 years. A baby come. Oh, so let's see. Let me understand this here. So you and I are out to dinner. We're all dressed up, honey, at this nice restaurant. Oh yeah, on a ritzy part of town. That's where we were. His baby mama sitting at home, sing about his child. I'm not that girl. Never was, never will be. Not that woman. Because I respect other women. I thought about that. And it's because how's my parents, especially my dad, raised me, what they put into me, that you got a situation I don't want any part of. So you in a relationship. So you and I sitting here having dinner at this nice restaurant, and the mother of your child, your ex, she's sitting at home with a baby. Huh. I bet maybe she could have used a night out on the town like that, get a babysitter. So I already knew then. Oh no, this not for me. This is our first. I'm gonna go ahead and have this nice dinner. This not for me. But see, some women, we get so desperate. We want a man so bad. Oh, that's her. I gotta make it work for me. That's maybe that's on her. It's my time. You're going into it. You ready to go? You're going into it willing to shovel snow, shovel chit to get you a man. Oh, that was out. Nah. Then I heard later on he dated somebody. Man, I heard later on that he got married, and it wasn't to the baby mama. He married somebody that was like me at the time, single with no kids. 7 kids and 7 baby mamas. You want me to be responsible for? Actions speak louder than words. See, at this point, I'm gonna have to start looking at the ladies. Sun Tzu already told you to know your enemy. If you know your enemy and know yourself, you don't have to worry about losing. But black women still got those blinders on. I'm gonna have faith and trust in this dust if it's the last thing I do. He said they want me to be responsible for some kids he doesn't want. He's acknowledging that these are his kids. He doesn't want them. Newsflash, girl, he doesn't want the kids. He doesn't want you. And here's the most embarrassing thing. He's speaking his truth on the internet. Here's the most embarrassing thing. It's out here for the world to see. Which, I mean, they already know. But I guess we just want to make sure we add some clarification. You see? They want me to be responsible. These men aren't responsible. They're not. And black women still gonna keep on making excuses. Not my son. My son is Baptist bred and Baptist fed, and he still ain't got no darn sense in his head. Not my son. You got black women up here paying child support to keep these Negroes out of jail. Child, he would have to just go to the boys club. That's your country club, is the jail, the prison. They want me to be responsible for some kids I don't want. Wow. So that's when Zaddy steps in. Got Zaddy playing daddy. And you want to holler about the white supremacists. I hate to tell it to you, okay? And of course, as a minority, as a black woman, I'm opposed to white supremacy. But you want to know what the sad thing is? If Zaddy stopped being daddy, which looks like what he's doing, the group doesn't have the sense to just, collectively, our people don't want to use common sense, and we don't want to build and work together, don't want to face freaking reality. You're just going to get starved out. Watch. Do you not think having all these single parents, funds, money stretched thin, you don't think all that's going to aid in the crime, stores moving out, so therefore they'll go to jobs, they'll go to tax dollars. You don't think that's going to have a domino effect, and you wonder why they said we're saying by 2050 it's going to have zero wealth. You think? They will, I won't. Oh, no. You wonder why. Really? And then you don't have your own infrastructure. You don't have your own economy. Then you got an influx in here. Nobody can be this slow. But hey, you fine with it. Hey, do you. I'm not, hey, whatever. Don't want to listen. And black women, the fact that you don't want to acknowledge who these men are, you want to have your blinders on. You do that, sister girl, and see where it's gonna land you. That's why I tell people, trust me, when you find these women stuck out here, if you want to help find, but when you see they have a man over and over again doing the same old thing, then the next thing you know, that you put them on child support, you might end up getting got. Your face might hit the concrete on the block. You down at the Emmy's office. What happened? She got shot. What part you don't know? This is willful ignorance. So you can keep on trying to pull a Tammy Wynette. Stand by your man through thick and thin. Go ahead, keep it up. Keep up the delusion. Keep it up. All you're doing is contributing to the pipe to prison pipeline. That's all you're doing. Using your little womb as a wallet. Got to get some help from Zaddy. And then for those who are raising them kids by themselves, here's the whole thing about it. You can raise your kid as a single parent by yourself, no help from Zaddy now. But guess what? That wildebeest down the street got a whole slew of them. And he has, it's a fatherless home. He's so full of anger. Oh, yeah. The mama don't want to be bothered with him, and she working a job. Doesn't want to be bothered with him. You are parental help from Zaddy. You successful, single, whatever, divorced. The wildebeest down the block, next city, next county, down the street. She lets hers out, and then these two encounter your child and their child. The wildebeest, that their seed is already angry and impoverished, and then they see your child doesn't appear angry and impoverished and doesn't appear unhappy. Guess what? Anger is one word from danger. Then your child might not come home. Why? They encountered the seed of poverty D. I keep telling you, we're the angry black man. The wildebeest son probably has a gun, yours doesn't. And you know how our people are so jealous of each other. Then next thing you know, like we saw with the black man that was an engineer in Atlanta, like we saw with the young black man that was a college student playing tennis, and then what happened? The so-called Uber Lyft driver done shot and killed both of them. The black man as an engineer over some cold food, walking away, the old one from a wildebeest mama and a disappearing daddy, fatherless home, defective, dysfunctional seed. He done shot and killed that black man. Oh, the 19-year-old. Meathead chocolate drop dust bucket. He driving what? I guess Lyft or Uber, whichever one it was. He slammed my door, shot and killed a kid. So then they kill out the wealth or the potential for wealth. So baby mama, hate to tell you, when you try to see the poverty D, you're just as dangerous. You and the mammies, just as dangerous. They want me to be responsible because society knows the men aren't responsible. But black women, go ahead and keep your blinders on. See, that's why I say sometimes poverty it's a choice. Keep on trying to see the poverty D. I want you. Are you gonna make him want his son? He done told you he doesn't want those kids. I'm a daddy's girl. When my father was alive. Can you imagine how that? I can't imagine. What if someone sees it, one of the children sees it and knows that's their dad? And if he hasn't been there and then to see this video, I've been paying for the abortions for the others and he doesn't want them. Can you imagine how the child would feel? I cannot imagine. To have my father, which he would never say, he took care of us, okay? My mom stayed at home till they got divorced and, my dad worked. All three of us know what it's like to have our dad come with the first car. For my brother, it was several cars because he was wrecking them out. But anyway, can you imagine seeing this video as you get older, and he's not there, and then the man is say he doesn't want children, he doesn't want to be responsible. He's saying he doesn't let alone don't love you. He doesn't want you. How expect him to love you? Can you imagine what that would do to a child? I just can't. I would try to shield my kid from it if I had one. I was like, oh my gosh, can you imagine the damage? And then you wonder about all the anger, and then the poverty. Why do you think in the hood there's no daddy-daughter dance? What you gonna have? 300 students and 4 daddies show up, maybe? Paw show up? I got 7 kids and 7 baby mamas. And then you wonder why nobody respects you. You want me to be responsible? Everybody knows I'm not responsible. If they were, you would need to have Zaddy playing daddy. And the sad thing, the whole world is watching. It just validates the stereotype. It proves it. So yeah, you think, oh, they don't really mean that. He don't mean that. Well, remember this fool right here? Remember this one right here? What he tell him about the single mom? Remember this cat?
Gotta date a single mom. Guys, look, single moms got it down bad, but I'm here to save them. So listen up. If you can't accept the fact that you're not gonna be number one in her life, you know what you gotta do. You gotta get rid of them damn kids. So how you do that? Well, you frame that bitch. What you wanna do is you wanna get you a Happy Meal with an illegal substance inside of it. And as soon as that little shit is done eating it, go ahead and call the cops and let CPS handle the rest. Another thing you can do is you can encourage your girl to beat the shit out of her kids, but record it and use this as evidence to get their ass taken away. Another thing you can do is take the family on vacation to a place where kidnapping is common. Take the kid outside of the resort and let the criminals handle it from there. Look, guys, if you want to be number one, you got to get rid of number one. Game is game.
So you want to think that, oh, no, they don't mean that. Oh, this is what you get for being delusional, not accepting things for what they are. It's right in front of your face, but yet still, some black woman is still seeing and think, oh, I'm going to change that, honey. I'm going to put it on. No, he going to put on you the hat of being a fool. That's what he going to do. And now you want to sit up and you're going to make these men be dads. I already told you, they are not there because guess what? Chick, they don't care. So now it's on you. That's why they're not there. They don't care. See, hey, tell them, hey, guess what? Michael Jordan going to be showing up at this location at this time. He's going to give out 1,000 pair of those shoes for free. Man, you will see baby daddies. Oh, wait a second. He ain't answering the call. He'll hear about that. He'll take off work to go and meet Michael Jordan and get a pair of sneakers. Why? Because he cares. He wants to be there. He'll start making the arrangements. So guess what? When it comes to your child, your children, wake up and smell a Dawn coffee. They're not there because they don't care. And if you really care about your kids, I hate this. Let me tell you something. You would stop picking these derelict, dysfunctional, lazy, irresponsible men. That's what you would do. So it's going to be on you to handle this right here, as it always is. They have told you verbally. They are showing you. So at some point in time, you just got to wake up. Keep on being delusional or deal with it. But you're going to have to wake up. You're not going to force these men to be men. I keep on telling you. People are what? People are doing what they want to do. Whether they love, respect you, they're for their kids or not. They're doing what they want to do. So I'm out. Let me know what you guys think. Feel free to come, like, subscribe, and share this here. Again, I don't understand any woman, especially any black women, that's showing up being a baby mama unless that's what you want. Unless that's what you want. But this delusion of grandeur, he's going to wake up and see a beautiful baby. See me and my baby. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. These dusties been done told you, and I'm out.